Dear students, I am your English teacher Anupama Sharma from Government High School Bhotna, District Barnala. Today we will discuss a story, Rosie's Meeting with Nessie. Rosie is a girl and Nessie is a dinosaur-like animal. Have you ever heard about dinosaurs? It is said that they were very huge creatures. They lived on this earth millions and millions years ago. Have you ever heard about the friendship of humans with animals? Now, this is the story about the friendship of a girl with a dinosaur-like animal. I will tell you something about this lesson. This lesson highlights an interesting incident related to a girl who met a friendly dinosaur like animal. The name of that girl is Rosie. This incident happened in Scotland, and Scotland is in Europe. Now we will read your chapter. We will read the story. Rosie had come to visit her aunt Tina in Scotland, which is in the north of United Kingdom. Her aunt lived near the Loch Ness. Loch Ness is a deep lake. Rosie felt bored at her aunt's home. Aunt Tina, I want to go down to the lake. I am feeling bored, she said. Her aunt said, Sure, Rosie, you may. What will you do there? I will throw some stones into the water and watch the ripples, said Rosie. Don't go near the lake. It is very deep and dangerous, said Aunt Tina. Rosie ran out of the door and then to the lake. She ran past a board that read Loch Ness, home of the famous Loch Ness monster. Rosie read the board and smiled. Now I'll tell you the meaning of some difficult words. First word is ripple. Its plural noun is ripples. A small wave or series of waves on the surface of water, especially as caused by a slight breeze or an object dropping into it. You may see it in the picture. Dangerous. It is an adjective able or likely to cause harm or injury. Now again we'll start reading the chapter. Her parents had told her that there was no such thing. It was a myth. Rosie believed them. Reaching the lake shore, she looked around for some small stones that she could throw in the lake. She gathered a few and put them in her pocket after counting them. She looked for a nice spot to sit and found a big rock near the lake. She started throwing the stones as far as she could. Each stone said splash. as it touched the water. She loved the sound of water. That means she loved the splash sound of water. And she enjoyed watching the round ripples. She enjoyed watching them going away slowly and then merging into water. She threw another stone. Splash came the sound. She loved the sound and the sight. She kept throwing stones one after the other. The water seemed very deep there. She threw another stone. Now I'll tell you the meaning of the difficult words. Run past. It is idiomatic word to bring an idea or proposal to the attention of someone in order to obtain their opinion. The next word is merge. It is an adverb. Its past tense is merged. Past participle is again merged. Its meaning is to combine or join together or to cause things to do this. Again, we will start reading the chapter. Suddenly, she heard a sound. X. Rosie was surprised. Who is there? She said. No answer. She threw another stone. X. Stop throwing stones, said a voice. Rosie looked into the lake to see who it was. In the water, she saw a huge animal. It was like a dinosaur. It was green. It had small little horns. It was rubbing its head against the shore of the lake. Why are you throwing stones into the lake? It hurts, said the animal. Here it is the picture of that animal. That is Loch Ness Monster. Rosie looked at the creature with fear. Sorry, she said. Well, all right, said the animal. The animal looked at Rosie and saw her shocked face. I am Nessie, said the huge creature. People call me the Loch Ness Monster. Who are you? Rosie was a little afraid of this talking animal because she has never seen an animal talking with human beings. So she was little afraid. She kept quiet. Nessie said, don't be scared. I don't harm anyone. She said, but you are so huge. Look at the picture. This animal is so huge. Anyone can be afraid after looking at this animal. Again, Nessie said, don't think about my size. Have I ever harmed anyone here? I don't know. I'm not from Scotland, said Rosie. Okay, tell me your name, said Nessie. I'm Rosie. I'm visiting my Aunt Tina. I find this place very cold and boring. I don't like this place. Nessie started to laugh. Nessie, that monster, started to laugh. Its laugh was very loud. Rosie looked at Nessie with fear. She could only see its head and long neck. It had triangular spikes on its neck, as it has been shown in your picture. It had bits of plants hanging from its mouth. Rosie could see that it had a sharp teeth and it could eat her in one bite if it wanted. But the plant in its mouth suggested that it was a herbivore. Rosie felt relaxed. Why do people call you a monster? Are you really a monster? Rosie asked. No, I'm not a monster. People call me a monster because they do not know me. I belong to the dinosaur family. I only eat plants, not little girls. Nessie assured Rose. Now I will tell you the meaning of the words used in your reading. Herbivore. It is a noun. Its plural noun is herbivores. An animal that feeds on plants are known as herbivores. Look here. It is your Loch Ness monster and it is eating plants. Next word is creature. It is again a noun, an animal as distinct from a human being. Various animals or many types of animals have been shown in the picture. Now, the next word is scared. Scared, it is an adjective. It means fearful or frightened. Next word is monster. It is again a noun, a large, ugly and frightening imaginary creature is known as monster. Would you like a ride on my back? Rosie looked at Nessie. How big are you? She asked. Well, I am more than 100 feet long. I have got humps on my back. I am very thin. I have feet and arms too, but I use them only to swim and glide around the lake. Would you like a ride on my back around the lake? Nessie asked again. Rosie nodded. Climb on my back and hold on, said Nessie. So Nessie offered a ride on its back to Rosie. Rosie caught onto Nessie's strong horns and found a place to sit on its back. She held tightly onto one of her spikes. Are you ready? Nessie asked her. Rosie was suddenly very excited. Yes, I am ready, Nessie, she said. Nessie started the journey through the lake. Soon they were swimming all around the lake. Rosie caught hold of Nessie tightly. Nessie went in and out of water. Whoosh, said Nessie as it went into the water, and whee as it came out. Rosie was also enjoying it. She said, "This is fun. Would you like to see my cave?" Nessie asked. "I would love to, but on another day. It is getting late. My aunt must be waiting for me," Rosie answered. "Okay, then we will meet again. How long are you going to be here?" said Nessie. "Another week. But tomorrow I am going to Edinburgh for sightseeing," informed Rosie. "Great then. We shall meet again the day after," said Nessie. "Fine. Please take me back to the lake shore," Rosie said. Within no time they were at the shore and said bye to each other. Now Rosie had a friend in Scotland. Life for Rosie was going to be exciting. So, after reading this, we can find that a huge creature with a good heart can become a friend, and the Rosie, who is an innocent girl, made friendship with that huge monster whose name was Loch Ness Monster, and the name of that monster was Nessie. Now, after reading, we will discuss vocabulary expansion. Meaning of new words can often be discovered by carefully reading words that come before and after the difficult words. Look at the sentences from the story and their meanings. The meanings can be guessed from the other words in the sentence. The first word is go down the lake. Meaning is Rosie wants to go to the lake which is at a lower place than her house. So she asked her aunt to go down to the lake because lake was at lower place. That's why the word go down was used. The next word is ripples. I will throw some stones into the water and watch the ripples. Its meaning is Rosie wants to see a series of waves on the water by dropping stones into the water. Look at the picture. You can see many ripples in the water. That means ring type formations are there. These are called ripples. Then the next word is ran past. She ran past a board that read Loch Ness, meaning she left the board behind. When we leave something behind us, that is known as run past, and here it is in past tense, so ran past. Next word is myth. Her parents had told her that there was no such thing. It was a myth. Meaning, myth is a story about something. It may not be true. Your next activity is given below are some words from the lesson. Guess their meaning. Take hints from the story. Write the meanings in the blank. Monster. It is a noun. A large, ugly and frightening imaginary creature, as you are looking in the picture. The next word is creature. Again, it is a noun, an animal as distinct from a human being. The next word is merged. It is an adverb, past tense. It merged is past tense of the word merge, and it is adverb, to combine or join together or to cause things to do this. Here, look at the picture. Two colors have been merged. One is blue, the next one is red. Herbivore. It is again noun. Its plural noun is herbivores. An animal, its meaning is an animal that feeds on plants. Next word is dangerous. It is an adjective. It means dangerous means able or likely to cause harm or injury. Look at the expression of the girl. She is saying it is dangerous. Now, your third activity is for each word given below, find a word from the lesson that sounds the same. I will read the words and you have to guess the words which sounds the same. Wood, to, board, sight, no. Now, the words with same pronunciation would be like this. W double O D, wood. Here it is the picture of wood. Our furniture is made of wood. WOULD. Again, it is also called wood. We pronounce it as wood. Past form of will. TWO, two. 1, 2. TOO2, also very. These two are the meanings of TOO. Oh, me too, man. I am also. Too hot, very hot. Board, BOARD. Board, blackboard, and your cupboard. Then bored. Rosie was getting bored. When you feel a sense of dullness, that is called bored. SITE, sight, a place. SIGHT, vision. NO, no, negation, when you deny anything. NOW, when you have knowledge of something. I know this. What did you notice? Such pair of words are called homophones. That means that their spellings may be different, but their pronunciation is the same. Their spellings may be different, but pronunciation will be the same. Wood, wood, to, board, board, sight, sight, no, no. Now write 5 more pairs of homophones. First one is ATE, and the word with same pronunciation is EIGHT. Eight, eight. ATE. It is the past form of eat. EAT. This animal is eating biscuits. EIGHT. It is a digits. Digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your next word is meet. MEET, meet. That means two friends are meeting. MEAT, meat. It is related to flesh of animals. Next word is their. THEIR. It is a sort of possessive. It is their meeting place. THERE, related to the place. We will meet there. THERE. Next word is I. EYEI. We see with our eyes. I refers to myself. I am good. Next word is hear. Listen. I hear with my ear. HERE, here. Again it is related to place. Come here. Come here. Now your homework is read the story carefully and learn the meanings of difficult words. I think you would enjoy reading the story of Rosie's meeting with Nessie. Thank you. Thank you so much.